Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in today's video we will be going over the master key system, the second half of part 6. So as always guys, we got questions and answers in the video. We're going to be going over the questions, and then towards the end of the video, once I'm done reading, we'll go over the answers. So what are we going to learn today? 1. Of what value is the power of concentration? 2. How may it be acquired? 3. Why is this so important? And 4. What is changing conditions and multiplying results in the objective world? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. And as always, this is the Master Key System by Charles F. Hannell. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. All right, so second half. A perfect conception and understanding of the laws governing in the mental world cannot fail to be of inestimable value in the transaction of business, as it develops the power of discernment and gives a clear understanding and appreciation of facts. The man who looks within instead of without cannot fail to make use of the mighty forces which will eventually determine his course in life and so bring him into vibration with all that is best, strongest, and most desirable. Attention or concentration is probably the most important essential in the development of mind culture. The possibilities of attention when properly directed are so startling that they would hardly appear credible to the uninitiated. The cultivation of attention is the distinguishing characteristic of every successful man or woman, and is the very highest personal accomplishment which can be acquired. The power of attention can be more readily understood by comparing it with a magnifying glass in which the rays of sunlight are focused. They possess no particular strength as long as the glass is moved about and the rays directed from one place to another. But let the glass be held perfectly still, and let the rays be focused on one spot for any length of time. The effect will become immediately apparent. So with the power of thought, let power be dissipated by scattering the thought from one object to another, and no result is apparent. But focus this power through attention or concentration on any single purpose for any length of time, and nothing becomes impossible. A very simple remedy for a very complex situation, some will say. All right, try it. You who have had no experience in concentrating the thought on a definite purpose or object, choose any single object and concentrate your attention on it for a definite purpose for even 10 minutes. You cannot do it. The mind will wander a dozen times, and it will be necessary to bring it back to the original purpose, and each time the effect will have been lost, and at the end of the 10 minutes nothing will have been gained, because you have not been able to hold your thought steadily to the purpose. It is, however, through attention that you will finally be able to overcome obstacles of any kind that appear in your path onward and upward, and the only way to acquire this wonderful power is by practice. Practice makes perfect. In this, as in anything else. In order to cultivate the power of attention, bring a photograph with you to the same seat in the same room in the same position as heretofore. Examine it closely at least 10 minutes. Note the expression of the eyes, the form of the features, the clothing, the way the hair is arranged. In fact, note every detail shown on the photograph carefully. Now cover it and close your eyes and try to see it mentally. If you can see every detail perfectly and can form a good mental image of the photograph, you are to be congratulated. If not, repeat the process until you can. This step is simply for the purpose of preparing the soil. Next week we shall be ready to sow the seed. It is by such exercises as these that you will finally be able to control your mental moods, your attitude, your consciousness. Great financiers are learning to withdraw from the multitude more and more, that they may have more time for planning, thinking, and generating the right mental moods. Successful businessmen are constantly demonstrating the fact that it pays to keep in touch with the thought of other successful businessmen. A single idea may be worth millions of dollars, and these ideas can only come to those who are receptive, who are prepared to receive them, who are in successful frame of mind. Men are learning to place themselves in harmony with the universal mind. They are learning the unity of all things. They are learning the basic methods and principles of thinking, and this is changing conditions and multiplying results. They are finding that circumstances and environment follow the trend of mental and spiritual progress. They find that growth follows knowledge, action follows inspiration, opportunity follows perception, always the spiritual first, then the transformation into the infinite and illimitable possibilities of achievement. As the individual is but the channel for the differentiation of the universal, these possibilities are necessarily inexhaustible. Thought is the process by which we may absorb the spirit of power and hold the result in our inner consciousness until it becomes a part of our ordinary consciousness. The method of accomplishing this result by the persistent practice of a few fundamental principles as explained in this system is the master key which unlocks the storehouse of universal truth. The two great sources of human suffering at present are bodily disease and mental anxiety. These may be readily traced to the infringement of some natural law. This is, no doubt, owing to the fact that so far knowledge has largely remained partial, but the clouds of darkness which have accumulated through long ages are beginning to roll away, and with them many of the miseries that attend imperfect information. That a man can change himself, improve himself, recreate himself, control his environment, and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought and constructive action. Larson. All right, guys. So that was the end of part six, the second half of part 6 in the master key system. So let's go ahead and go over the answers. So for number 1, of what value is the power of concentration? It is the very highest personal accomplishment which can be acquired, and the distinguishing characteristic of every successful man or woman. 2, how may it be acquired? By faithfully practicing the exercises in this system, in the master key system. 3, why is this so important? Because it will enable us to control our thought, and since thoughts are causes, conditions must be effects. If we can control the cause, we can also control the effect. That's very, very important, guys. And last but not least, number 4, what is changing conditions and multiplying results in the objective world? Men are learning the basic methods of constructive thinking. So that is the end of the video, guys. I want to thank you guys again for watching. Go ahead and smash that like button and tap the subscribe button and help us with our current goal of 1,000 subscribers and help us get this video out to more people. And if you have any questions about this or anything else I talk about in the channel, you can go ahead and email me directly at info@tycoontalk.xyz or leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And also let me know any topics you'd like me to go more in depth about or cover, go over, anything from credit, crypto, consciousness, what we talked about today, anything, man. Just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and make a video on that. And all of my links to all my socials, online store, and everything in between are in the description box below. And if you like this video, go ahead and check out the other videos on my channel where I talk about making money with cryptocurrency. I talk about how to fix your credit, the financial markets, and a whole lot more. So go ahead and check that out, guys. It's all organized in 3 different playlists on my channel, so go ahead and scroll over and check that out. And as always, guys, I want to thank you once again and send infinite abundance to you now and forever, my friends. I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.